Pete Hegseth obviously desperately wants to be seen as some sort of badass, and that's a tough thing to go for. He's the guy who randomly threw an axe at a crowd while he was hosting a talk show. He's mostly known for not washing his hands, and none of that screams John Wayne or anything. But he thinks with a little bit of branding, he might be able to get there. So here he is on Twitter talking about the new names he's come up with for his military operations. So you have Operation Rough Rider, freedom of navigation for US ships. You know, our ships constantly being attacked on the high seas by pirates and everything. Operation Midnight Hammer, obliteration of Iranian nuclear sites. Maybe obliteration, by the way. Remember, we have no idea how much damage was actually done there. Operation Southern Spear, destroy narco terrorists killing Americans. Read, kill fishermen or whatever. POTUS, Trump means business and the world knows it. Peace through strength, but also never peace. Because as he just reminded you, it's just constant military operations all the time. That's not what peace is at all. But also those names are a little over the top, I think. There were some good messages on Twitter about that. Malcolm Nance says, I S you not, I thought Secretary of War was listing out gay porn movie names. Operation Rough Rider, Operation Midnight Hammer, Operation Southern Spear. It's a good point. I thought that was how he remembers all of his different alleged sexual assault incidents. He has code names for each one in his head, allegedly. Midnight Hammer, Southern Spear. I don't know, at a certain point you need code names to make it fun. Daniel says, coming soon, Operation Husky Farm Boy. Operation Throbbing Member, Operation Strapping Manservant, and Operation Morning Wood, which is not bad. Anyway, no, I don't want you to believe that everybody is laughing at him. Some people, true alphas themselves, think this is all very cool, like Jesse Waters, who had him do this graphic of Southern Spear with like an old school spear, and his eyes are redded out. I don't get it. Man, what's amazing, JR, is Jesse Waters, he looks around and he comes up with a reason to think that everything he sees will make him look gay. But this doesn't for some reason. No, what? He's a weird blind spot. What do you think?
No, he's got blind spots because he's still waking up from his stupors. Because maybe some of the next names of these operations would be like, Operation Patron or Operation Grey Goose. Because of this, I was really close, man. I was really close. I'm not gonna cuss on your show, because the guy's, he's still that same guy. He's still a part of this presidency. These are all just like, these are PR moves. Like, what sounds cool, bro? What's gonna make people like us? What's gonna make people think that we're badasses? Rather than what is smart, what is cool, what is gonna make people like us is us doing stuff for the American people rather than for ourselves with this weird like coverings of how badass we are. That's all they've got. Like the guy just, I remember when someone convinced Donald Trump to go to 50-year mortgage plans. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
They convinced him. The dummy convinced him with a poster board that had his face that said President Trump, successful, best president ever, 50-year mortgages. That's all it takes.
Sad.
Just present something to him and make it sound or look badass to his little brain, and it's all over it. That's who Pete Hegseth is speaking to with these names.
Yeah, I was just watching one of the old episodes of Always Sunny in Philadelphia where they try to convince a bank to give them money by just having a chart with big-breasted women on the side. That would actually work on these guys. Like no joke needed. But anyway, we have some good comments. I like Trump's womanly ass as Operation Foaming Ale. I think Hegseth would go for that one.
That's what I'm talking about.
Operation Clandestine Hookup, that's pretty good. And Dragon Shepherd points out, Laura Loomer, this is what a simp looks like. Jesse Waters is a simp. Brian Glenn's not simping for the woman he's with or whatever. This is Jesse Waters simping for any man he's been convinced is stronger than him. It's pathetic all around.